Yeah, growing up, soccer was kind of, my first love. I love playing sports. My brother and I were very competitive, and of course we played together. He's only a year older than I am. And so, growing up in that competitive environment, I have athletic parents who love sports, grew up being athletes themselves. And so, soccer became natural to us. It was very important to us to obviously go to college, but we thought, what an opportunity if we could play soccer in college and help our parents even pay for college, through scholarships. And thanks be to God, that's exactly what worked out. So being a professional athlete and certainly trying to live my faith at the same time, always proved to be difficult for me. I didn't really know how that balance was supposed to be. I didn't really have good examples of what that balance was when I tried to live it myself, except for, my family and people that I had around me. I had my struggles, and I failed many times to live up to the standard of faith and practice that I wished to. But at the same time, I had many victories in my faith, and little by little, I became a little bit more confident in myself. I entered into more prayer. I realized that I needed God in my life, and ultimately I realized that even soccer itself didn't satisfy me in the way that I always hoped that it would. So when I wasn't at the field, I started to go to church. I went back, and that made me feel like I was with my family. It made me feel comfortable. It made me feel confident in who I was, and I knew that my faith was important to me at that very time. And so one day, as I was sitting in the chapel and praying, asking God for comfort in my life, that it would be everything that I had planned for myself, that it would live up to my standards of my dreams. It was right then that I heard this call that said, "Be my priest." And at first that startled me. It wasn't a very comfortable feeling. I never wanted to be a priest. I never planned that for my own life. And so I turned away from it. I didn't want it for myself. Everything went well from then on out. I became a regular starter on my team, and eventually, after about 2.5 years, we won what's called the promotion. We went from second division to first division, I guess you could say a national championship. And it was during that time that I really felt the Lord's call again, at a time when I thought that I had everything. I thought that I could be no happier in my life. But I realized at that very moment there was something still missing in my life, that didn't make me happy. I was not satisfied in my own heart. And I realized that call that I heard, that there was something more, that I had to respond to God's call, that was the thing that was actually going to make me happy and satisfied. So the chaplaincy program is certainly about, a mentor, someone who is leading other athletes in the faith. And truth be told, most of our chaplains, if not all of them actually, have played sports, a sport at one time in their life, whether it be in high school and college. And so they know what they're talking into. They know what kind of atmosphere they're speaking into. They can relate to the athletes here. But our main job is to be a mentor for them, to show them the life of Christ that is lived, with their sport. So we try to mentor them in various areas. It's not just about sport, it's not just about faith, but it's about the formation of the human person that has many facets and many aspects to our life. And so any way that we can speak into their experience and make their life here or in the future better, that's what we're aiming to do. Now that I've been here at Mount St. Mary's for the last 6 years, I can say it's been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It's something that has truly satisfied me in the way that I was always searching, and it's been, the most meaningful formation of my human character that I've ever done, and I can't wait to be a priest.